hydro dipping. That's what we're getting into today, and I'm going to be utilizing some more of the DIY hydro dip kit that I recently got in the mail and did a review on. But first, make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you can come back and see what I get into next. I try to post hydro dip videos up just like this one every Wednesday morning between the 9 and 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Today we're going to be hydro dipping some of these plastic sample shells, and out of the kit I'm going to be utilizing the film, the primer, the paint, and the activator. I don't so much need to clear because these are just little sample shells and I don't need to clear coat them. If I wanted to, I could, but I'm not gonna. So without further ado, let's get on into it. Now this is just a plastic sample shell. I ordered it in the mail, and it just allows me to test out my film. We're gonna take the primer from the kit, and I'm just gonna primer right over this old film that I tested out a while back. We'll get just a nice layer of this primer on there. Nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna do it too fancy either. I don't want any runs, so I'm not gonna do it too thick. Just a nice coat of primer on there real quick to cover all those old graphics up, and then I can paint on over it with the white paint from the kit. This is gonna dry pretty quickly because it's a beautiful sunny day. As you can see, I got a nice layer of primer on there. I'm probably only gonna need this one coat. I know I do because I've already done this video. So here we go. It's gonna dry, and then I'm taking this white from the kit and I'm gonna lay it on top of this plastic shell. And I also have another plastic shell. I'm gonna do the same thing too. Now, the kit cost me about $70, if you remember from the last video. Was it worth $70? I would say for sure, because out of that kit, I got about, let's see, I did a stool, I did 3 other dips, that's 4 dips. I'm gonna do this dip, that's 5 dips, and I probably got another 1 or 2 little dips in there. So I got about 7 items dipped out of that. So all in all, you could do a pretty good project for about $70. If you were to say maybe do something in your vehicle, you know, you could probably do a pretty good portion of like your engine compartment or the interior of your car or something like that for about $70, and you get everything: primer, paint, activator, clear, and the film. And if you didn't watch the video, I'm going to show you again today. You don't need a hydro dip tank. I'm going to dip in a junk drawer again like I did in the last video. So basically all you need is a tank that's big enough to submerge your item through. It's got to be deep enough to get your item sunk, and it's got to be wide enough that your item fits in there. That's all you need. So I'm going to get some film, cut out to size. I have 2 different films we're going to use today. This first roll of film I'm rolling out here, I ordered for myself personally because I think I'm going to use it for my interior and maybe a little bit of exterior of the 97 Nissan Hardbody. It's a marble style film. It's black, silver, and transparent. All the transparent parts that are on the film are going to come through with whatever base coat I put on the item that I'm dipping. So we're going to take this film, we're going to get it transferred over onto our dip tank, which you can see is just a drawer. I could have gone a little bit smaller on the piece, but it's okay, I can work with it. Now this is going to sit on top of the water for about 1.5 minutes. They do recommend that your water temperature is above 80 degrees. Some films, they want it even higher than that. Now after your film has sat and taken a little bit of a soak for a bit, you come in with your activator, you apply it thoroughly, but not too heavy. You can see your film is glossing over and your item is ready to be dipped. Now I'm going to dip my plastic piece on through. Nice and easy. I don't want to slam it, I don't want to dunk it, and I don't even want to flat it right on through. I'm going to come in at a bit of an angle, 30 to 40 degrees. This is going to allow me to avoid any air pockets, and I'm going to do nice and easy so I don't disrupt the graphics too much. Pushing it through, give it a little bit of a swoosh, and this is what we're looking like. That is a really sweet looking marble pattern. I'm digging it. The black, the silvers go well with the white. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's going to look good in the hard body, I think. Let's move on to that next film. And this is the film that I got out of the kit that we ordered, the DIY Hydro Dip kit. If I were to just order this roll of film, you can see it's much smaller than the other roll of film. This is probably going to cost me about $20 for this roll right here. We're going to get a nice little piece of this cut out. I got a little bit left for some future dips, maybe get in a bottle opener or so. Stay tuned. Once we get this piece cut out, we'll get it transferred over. Same thing, onto our water. It's going to sit about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes on top of this water. See, I got my water right out of the hose. It's just normal tap water, nothing fancy. It's going to sit on top of that 1 to 2 minutes. Hit it with the activator. Not too heavy, not too light. see it glosses over, the film starts to spread a little bit. That's the reason for the tape as well. That helps border in your film so it doesn't spread too far on you, causing your graphics to look fat or stretched out on your item. Anyway, you take your painted item up, you dip it through, and you pull it out, and here's what those graphics are looking like. Looking good. Next thing from here is we're going to take these two pieces that we dipped, we're going to rinse them off anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, get all the gunk off. Here's what our first one's looking like. It came out well. Again, I'm digging the pattern. I like the whites, the blacks, the silvers. I like the marble look. It looks really well. We would throw some clear coat on this and call it a day. It's a very durable film. It holds up in temperatures, really high temperatures. I think up to like 350, maybe even higher. It does well. The second dip we did, well, that came out like trash after the rinse. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I over-activated it, but I do like this film. It's a good film. I've utilized it before. Here's some more of the dips that we did out of this DIY kit that we got. So all in all, the dip kit that I paid 70 bucks for came in pretty handy and was worth 70 bucks. I got my shop stool top done. This is what the graphics look like. I made several videos out of this kit and I have more to do, but I got the stool done. I dipped a few pieces of wood where we were doing some experiment videos with it. I did one where I painted it, and I did another one that we left natural. So all in all, the kit was worth 70 bucks, and I appreciate you watching today. Have a great day.